right.
The only reason I know what you're talking about is my neighbors.
Right.
Call the meeting to order, please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please. Soma. Here. Turner.
Here.
Wenzel.
Here.
Hoover. Here. Shell.
Here.
Pinky. Here. Thank you. No presidential statement. Approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Support. Motion's been made and supported to approve the agenda. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. Consent agenda. Support.
Dude, I told you I was tired, man. I've drove it a long time.
Motion's been made and supported.
Ohio,
All those in
come on.
favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Aren't you a truck driver?
Yes, but I don't do lawn stuff anymore.
We'll need a motion to approve accounts payable without root note in the amount of $77,323.45.
So moved.
Support.
Motion's been made and supported. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We'll need a motion to approve root note invoices in the amount of $400.
So moved.
Support. We'll do a roll call, please. Toma.
Yes.
Larner.
Yes.
Wenzel.
Yes.
Hoover. Yes. Shell.
Abstain.
And Vicky.
Yes.
All right, now unfinished business. Moving on into new business, items for action, reappoint Emma Rosencrantz to the Planning Commission. This time I'd like to nominate Emma to the Planning Commission. We'll need a motion to approve.
I make a motion to reappoint Emma Rosencrantz to the Planning Commission.
Support. Motion's been made and supported. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
One nay. Motion carries. Thank you, Emma. At this time, we'll move into committee reports, infrastructure.
We're gonna have a meeting on the 11th, 10 o'clock.
Finance and admin. I believe you guys will probably be meeting soon, I'll just start looking at budget stuff. Public safety, no meeting, EDA. Kim's not here, chamber will be meeting later this month. Planning commission.
Should be the 24th, but I don't have a positive on that yet.
Okay. Yeah.
It's gotta do it every year.
Yes, I have not. You already know. Airport,
Nope, not so much.
fire board.
We had 9 runs, which brought us to 193 runs for the total of last year. We already had 2 runs for this year. The roofing is being a battle between the insurance company and the company that screwed up. And right now it's over $320,000 for the new roof. So they're battling it out because they screwed up. Christmas party and training party is going to be at the KC Hall on the 14th at 5 o'clock. And the fire board meeting is going to be on the 11th at 6 o'clock. And that's it.
Think so. It's on task force yet.
They meet in the morning, don't they?
I believe so.
I can take that.
You want that?
I can take that.
You already started me to it too.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Whoever wants it.
Yeah, I know they're doing it. I got an email today, the 24th.
Okay.
You're gonna do it then?
Yep.
Okay. I gotta get these updated, I just keep forgetting to do it. Any council member wish to make a statement?
Yeah, I noticed there's been a couple cars parked on the main street. And one of them was out there in front of the old computer place and that. And I thought we wasn't supposed to have no cars parked on the streets.
Correct.
I just want to know,
Fall snow, they're
I'm
gonna.
just wondering if there's going to be given tickets out, because that car should be moved over in the other parking lot. And there's one that was parked on front of McFarland's for a day and a half to a van.
Alright, I'll talk to the police and have them start warning them first. And then
Sure.
Give them some tickets, because once they start plowing, it's gonna be a problem. Anybody else?
I have something too. At the last meeting, trustee, you had brought a issue up of adding the public statement regarding consent agenda items back into the future agendas. And I just wanna let you know that I'm strongly, support this, and I'm asking for the issue to be placed on the next agenda for discussion at the next meeting, if you're able. Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay. Moving on to the marijuana work group, did you guys, I assume you did not have a chance to visit?
We have not. Rod has reached out a couple times, with no response, unless just from the initial response that he got.
Not yet, nothing from me.
Maybe they were busy too.
Could very well be, yeah.
I did not get the opportunity to send an email today. Then I thought about it for a second and wondered, do you think that it would be better for one of us council members to reach out, or would you maybe think we could get some more leverage with it being our administrator or our cannabis liaison?
Or we can just go next Wednesday or Thursday. He's already wrote.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
Good for you. Thank you. Thank you.
The administrator now will you?
Yes.
Oh, very.
Yeah,
I wrote you guys.
Well, okay, so I've been really busy today,
I
trying
didn't
to
see
get ready
it
for
either.
school tomorrow. And
And
I
he
have
pulled
not,
it up to show him right.
my router crapped out this morning, so I've not been able to do anything.
He wrote me this morning at 7 in the morning, because I wrote him yesterday.
No, I see on there that you would go next Wednesday or Thursday.
Yes, that's what I read too. I didn't read.
That's what he said. He has all day Wednesday,
Oh.
or
So,
after
okay.
2:30 on
So
Thursday.
apparently we can't comprehend because we both comprehended the exact same
I
thing.
thought you were writing that too,
I thought that that's what he was writing
No.
too. Thank you. That's
Man,
the exact
yeah.
same way I comprehended it too, Rod.
I want you to see how this was worded. I want to make sure I wrote it right, because I don't want to, let's be honest.
I fully believe you.
I write things incorrectly a lot.
I thought that, same thing, Rod, though. I thought that you were telling us that those would be good days after that time to go.
Yeah, we can go anytime next Wednesday or Thursday after 2:30.
Okay.
Anytime Wednesday or that. Yes, I didn't write that he wrote me that.
Okay, thank you.
So yes,
thank you.
I didn't put that he wrote me that, and it was a very long email from him.
Okay.
So,
Perfect. I'm fine. What days are they?
and it's a 3-hour trip, just so everybody's aware. Niles not next door. Niles is at the bottom of the state, down to Chicago. It's
Okay.
3 hours.
I'm
to
alright. I mean, I'm
Niles.
fine with it. Zach's off right now.
So I don't care which day, but pick the day so I can write him back tonight, because he'll write me back in the morning. 'Cause I've
Okay.
written him before when I was asking about other
So
things.
Tuesday and Wednesday after 2:30?
No,
Tuesday,
Wednesday anytime.
Wednesday anytime?
You
I'm
can
good
get up and
Wednesday.
take off
I'm good
Wednesday and
Wednesday.
be down there by 11.
Perfect. Wednesday's perfect for me.
Is the Wednesday? What day?
11th.
The 11th.
We got an infrastructure meeting.
Yeah,
At what time?
10 o'clock.
In the morning?
Thought you told me 11.
That's the one after that one. We got Dr. Kiehl's one, then we got that infrastructure one too after that, about Front Street.
Okay, anyhow, the
So
administrator's
is Zach involved
availability.
in the Dr. Teal one? Because if that's, he's my babysitter, so.
No, his name was on the list.
Okay. Well, he's kind of working with Dr. Teal, so.
Yeah, his name was on the list for that meeting, so.
Okay, I'm fine Thursday. I have
I
nothing.
don't know, I can go Thursday because I got the,
Okay, sure. You want to be back for that?
but that's at.
Well, you're not gonna win.
I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
So, that's, you said after 2:30.
He's available after 2:30.
On Thursday.
That's 3 hours down there.
Yeah.
It's 3
I mean,
hours
if you guys
back.
can do the infrastructure committee meeting without,
Oh, yeah, if you wanna go ahead.
I would like to go down.
Sure.
I would like.
So Wednesday morning?
I think Sean and I can handle it.
Fine. Yeah. I'm
Oh,
good
yeah,
Wednesday
no,
morning.
it's basic road stuff. I mean, we're not covering anything that's.
It's
I don't think
exactly
it's
as I
anything
thought.
that's-
No.
I asked him about the old buildings, blah, 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 yep. They're using the old GM buildings.
It's just telling highlight to put it.
Before we get there, they have the same
Yeah,
issues we
highlight it
have.
too sometime.
Before anybody decides, oh, they're glamorous, they're glorious, they're so much better than us. They're dealing with odor and Niles just like many other municipalities. Nobody is better than anyone else.
I have a strong feeling you're-
They're using the same systems we're using, because that was in his response in his email.
this was the exact reason why I thought we should reach out more to them before we implement something that we don't know if it works.
So, that was in his response to me, because I was very specific, I've been to your community, I'm pretty sure I know what buildings you're using, blah, 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 and he was like, yep, you're exactly right, you're using them.
Sure.
And one of our biggest issues we're having is an owner built a brand new building from the bottom up, and they're having more trouble with that one than they are the old buildings.
Really?
Yes.
Just be cheap on the construction, or?
I don't know, I guess we'll find out with here, and they've written into, in their ordinance, which I've seen, I read it from front to back, the entire thing. They have olfactory things written in, but they're hesitant to use it because they know their local restaurants and stuff will set it off as well. Causes problems, so. Order restrictions they're trying to work through those as well.
It would be nice to talk to them though, to see what they've tried, what they haven't tried, where we could maybe
Yes, because they
brainstorm
were
together.
in from the beginning and they were in on everything from the
Sure.
beginning. By the way, they had 3 of those consumption places, 3 licenses, no businesses.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
So there is no consumption.
No, they have 3 available licenses,
But nobody's
but
opening
nobody's
them.
using them.
Sure. Okay.
It's kind of surprising.
He said they get a lot of business from people in Indiana.
Yeah.
They can't transport, but I guess people come across the border and go back.
Sure.
Now, you were saying about Dave, the relief. Now, does he spend his time down there, or does he spend his time up here?
I don't exactly know. I think he manages up here. He is part of it. I don't know how much part of it he is. I know when they did the opening, he was there. Is it Mike? Mike, I believe, is who's the organizer of everything. I don't know by last name now. But I do know that they own the one in Niles and the one here. But the one here, they obviously don't grow in. From what I understood, from what I read from the article that you sent, that they do grow at the dispensary down in Niles. I mean, however, they do grow, open grow here, but not anything indoors.
So is that one of those micro businesses?
I'm not sure. I think we'll find out when we get there. I don't remember it stating in the article that Rod sent that it was a micro business. But I believe it was on a smaller scale. Like, I don't think it was anything like High Life. I feel like it was a business that had, the way that the article read was that there was a dispensary in the front, and then there was a set of doors or whatever you would go through, and then the grow was in the back. So essentially, like if you would take the river and have your dispensary and then convert the rest of it into grow, is how I understood how it was set up.
Must be micro business. I think that's the only way you can do that.
I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out when we get there. I mean,
Well, and
how do we do?
they have at least one building that has 3 different things going on in it. So.
Okay. Well, I'm excited to hear that.
Sure, Lansing could mention it.
Anybody else? All right. Do we have any public statement comments? Thank you. Attorney Brina Kuklas? Okay. Mike Navarre?
Pass.
Chris Mishler?
I just want to say thanks to Rod for bringing that.
Response up.
Yeah. It just doesn't feel right, from the community to not have any opportunity to talk about something before the issues come up, so that you can hear what the community has to say before you discuss and vote. Just after the fact seems a little strange. Before the fact, it's more nice to me, so I hope that works out for you.
Thank you. Yadlin?
First of all, I'm going to start out by saying I'm here for the same reason that you are. I'm a citizen and I care. And with all this care we've got going on around here, I'm having a hard time understanding the situation that came to be. When we came to the council meeting on December 6th, we were informed that one of our opportunities for public comment was being removed from the agenda. I would like to remind the council that public comments are critical in maintaining an open government. An open government is built on transparency, integrity, and accountability. These characteristics in turn bring about trust in our governing body and a more efficient democracy. Traditionally, at meetings such as this, the rights to free speech are given heightened protection. This council, for reasons that we are not being told, appears to be making the very non-traditional choice to give our First Amendment rights a low priority. This may not be your intention, but with this new policy, I cannot help but feel that our freedom of speech rights are being compromised. Please explain to me why I should feel differently.
I don't have an explanation right now.
Will there be a time in the future?
Yes.
Okay. Other council members? Anything you'd like to
I
add?
agree with Rod and Kim, it should be on there, so. You guys should have the right to talk.
I guess also, Matt, I don't know council policy, but when a decision such as this is made, does it require council approval?
Nope, just me.
No. And so I'm assuming council members were informed about it?
Just a few minutes before the meeting, there was no discussion that happened between us. I don't know the answer either, if that makes you feel any better.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Hold it. Before we adjourn, I got one thing to say.
Shoot.
Keep the Chesapeake Bowling Boys varsity team in your prayer this weekend. We go for first place this weekend against New Lothrop.
Congrats.
So,
Is that for last year too?
it was last year, but this year is at the beginning of it. And last year was at the end. Whoever gets this now is gonna win it by looking at all the scores and everything else.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Nice. Congrats, coach.
Nice work.
keep your fingers crossed.
Then motion to adjourn.
Support. Motion's been made and supported to adjourn. All those in favor signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned.
I got that part right this time.
Matt, did you want me to get that email out to the people?
I think we're little voting days. I know your girls going across the street.
Yeah. They're working.